Welcome to the Alliotts presentation on setting up and doing business in the UK for Hong Kong and Chinese businesses. My name is Colin Farmer and I'm a partner in Alliotts' London office. Here you'll see the scope of the presentation. I'll kick off by telling you a little about Alliotts, the firm, and why businesses should set up in the UK. As you'll have heard recently from our dear Chancellor, Mr. Osborne, he's publicly announced that the UK is open for business. I will then introduce you to my Chinese partner, John Look, who will cover setting up companies and businesses in the UK, taxation, treatment of expats, management reporting, human resources and payroll, audit, corporate finance, and inward investment for property. Alliotts has been providing advice and services to clients for over 140 years. We are independent and plan to stay that way, allowing us greater flexibility in the services that we provide and the way in which our people are trained. Our offices are in London, Harrow and Guildford, key commercial areas. Our service offering is varied and comprehensive and includes audit and accountancy, tax, payroll, outsourced bookkeeping services, buying and selling businesses, HR, advice and financial planning. Our key areas are owner-managed SMEs and international businesses incorporating inward investment, retail, education and not-for-profit sector. Our clients range from sole proprietor businesses to global household name corporations, and our service offering has evolved to meet the needs of our clients. As founder members of Alliott Group, we have access to members in 72 key commercial locations worldwide, including China and Hong Kong. We are represented in each continent and are committed to sharing our experience and knowledge to ensure that clients of member firms are given a service with joined-up thinking with a truly international perspective. Alliotts is by no means unique, but what does distinguish us from many firms is the hands-on approach from partners to the client's affairs, something we know our clients value and appreciate. Here you can see some of the reasons why overseas companies choose the UK to set up their business. They find the ease of setup and related costs attractive. We are a recognised gateway to Europe. We have favourable tax and NI regimes and improving, use of double taxation treaties, and a stable and skilled workforce. I'd now like to introduce you to my partner John Look, who heads up our China desk. John?
My name is John Look, and I'm a partner in Alliotts Chartered Accountants. I have been in practice as a chartered accountant in the United Kingdom since I qualified in 1978. Awareness of our different cultures means that I can help my Hong Kong-owned Chinese and UK clients do business together with mutual understanding. My client's portfolio includes a range of businesses from multinational corporates, the UK subsidiaries of Chinese and Hong Kong-owned companies, to owner-management businesses. I've also acted for several high-net-worth individuals, both from Hong Kong and from China. My main areas of expertise include setting up businesses and companies in the United Kingdom, tax compliance and planning, management consultancy, financial planning. I am personally involved in all my clients' assignments, and they know that they can always contact me directly when they have any questions. Setting up in the United Kingdom, there are two main trading vehicles that are commonly used by international businesses, a branch and a limited company. The benefits of setting up a UK branch are that there is no need to file branch accounts in the United Kingdom, and there are national insurance contribution savings for both employers and employees for the first 12 months after their date of arrival in the UK. But most commonly, My clients prefer to set up a UK subsidiary. This has the advantage of allowing them to ring-fence the business's liabilities and eliminates the exposure of the other group companies. However, a limited company has filing requirements with the Companies House, including filing of annual returns and financial statements. Tax rate and allowances. The rate and allowances for the main taxes are shown on the screen. Corporation tax. Corporation tax is payable by companies when making a profit, and tax returns need to be prepared and sent to HMRC. Income tax, allowances and rate. Income tax is payable by the individual and is mainly based on their earnings and benefits in kind. National insurance contributions, rate and allowances. National insurance is payable by both employers and employees and is directly related to employees' earning and benefit in kind. Other taxation issues. Transfer pricing. Transfer pricing is a complex area, especially where goods or services are being traded within an international group of companies. Value-added tax. UK companies need to register for VAT when the annual turnover is in excess of £70,000, and quarterly VAT returns need to be submitted to HMRC. Import duties. It is important to be aware that duties may be payable on certain imported goods. Treatment of expats. When a subsidiary starts trading in the United Kingdom, it may employ people from China and Hong Kong. There are tax breaks for companies who employ overseas staff in the UK to carry out duties for the UK companies. For the first 2 years, there is no tax liable on payments to employees for certain living expenses, for example, accommodation and utility costs. However, benefits such as cars, health insurance, entertainment, etc. are not covered by the concession and are subject to income tax and national insurance. After 2 years, the concession is removed and all payments towards living expenses are subject to national insurance contribution and income tax. Management reporting. As soon as a company starts to trade, it will need to keep accounts to record income and expenditure and report to head office. Management reporting should be performed monthly or quarterly to give the parent company timely feedback on how the subsidiary is performing. Rather than recruiting people to undertake bookkeeping and accounting, many inwardly investing companies choose to outsource this function. Alliotts provides this service to a growing number of international clients with timely, accurate financial information in the format that is required by the head office, and we are often asked to provide this in both English and in Chinese. Human resources and payroll. As a result of carrying on business in the United Kingdom, companies may employ people from both China and the UK. As a UK company, there are legal requirements on employment, which includes lawful selection, contracts, policies, and procedures. A payroll is required to be set up as soon as there are employees to pay. There are many areas to consider, including national minimum wages, income taxes, etc. This is an area that companies will often choose to outsource rather than employing someone to perform that task in-house. Audit. The UK threshold for the audit of individual or group companies. Annual turnover in excess of £6.5 million. The total asset at the balance sheet date in excess of £3.26 million. But if the subsidiary is a member of a group with an annual turnover and total assets which exceed the above criteria, a statutory audit is required, irrespective of the UK turnover. Corporate finance. UK companies are an appealing prospect to overseas investor who wants an established business rather than starting up. It can also mean that they have access to a verified customer base and market share. To avoid making an expensive mistake, companies must to carry out due diligence on any target companies, and professional specialist advice is essential. Over the years, our international clients have asked us to assist them in successfully acquiring UK companies. We have also helped them to raise finance and create strategies when they wish to exit part or all of their business. Inward investment in property. Over the years, many Chinese and Hong Kong nationals have invested heavily in the UK property market. As a landlord, there is an obligation to submit tax return on the rental income, whether resident or non-resident. Now that I have covered the accounting and tax consideration of setting up a UK business, I would like to hand you back to my partner, Colin Farmer.
Thank you, John. You heard me make reference to Alliott Group earlier. I will now expand a little on this. I said earlier that Alliotts is not unique. With Alliott Group, we get pretty close. Alliott Group is a multidisciplinary alliance of independent firms of accountants, tax advisors and lawyers. My firm Alliotts is a founder member, the clue's in the title, and it's something we are very proud of. It has grown organically for the last 30 years and is now in the top 15 of global alliances, with more than 160 members in 72 countries, including China and Hong Kong. The members' client base is generally business owners in the global SME market, though many do act for multi-million turnover international groups. The group is constantly growing. We have in fact just received 5 new applications for membership this week. This would increase our global coverage to 76 countries. You have heard why businesses should come to the UK. Why should they come to Alliotts? We are not the Big Four, for which I make no apology. We will look after businesses from start-ups to multi-million pound turnover subsidiaries with the same partner care and attention. What you see is what you get. I hope you have found this of interest. Please contact us if you would like further information. Initial discussions are in confidence and are free of charge. Thank you.